Hello, my viewers. Welcome again to another wonderful presentation that buttresses on Certificate of Occupancy in Lagos State. Now, today my title for this presentation is How to Get Certificate of Occupancy CofO very easy in Lagos State. Most of you will be wondering, how can I get my Certificate of Occupancy very easy in Lagos State? Being the fact that most people will apply and spend months, even years, before they get Certificate of Occupancy. I remember my humble self, Charles Chukwumankwaka Esquire, a property lawyer. I majored my practice in Lagos and Ogun State. But any part of the federation, you call me, I'm always there to answer you. One, that this presentation, I will be addressing the issue of how to get this Certificate of Occupancy very easy. You know there are so many ways you can get to your destination, but you need to know the easiest way, and that's what I will take you through in this presentation. First of all, I will start by this word, Certificate of Occupancy. What does it really mean? What do you understand by this word, Certificate of Occupancy of O? Whenever you hear it, I don't want to be legally minded or using the words, legal words, high legal words. I will bring the presentation to the lowest level that any street person will understand it. For those of us who have been buying property, they don't know the importance of this Certificate of Occupancy. They don't know it's necessary. They feel that once I buy my property and I have peaceful possession, what's the essence? They don't want to engage a lawyer to help them to process a Certificate of Occupancy. They will just go and search for property online and go and buy. It's good, but it's sweet. But when something will hit on that spot where you say, hi, I know, it's not going to be your portion. I don't pray that. But I want you to stay tuned to the end of this presentation. All my presentations, at the end, I will always give a hint. I'll give you some label points that will guide you, help you, and make you to be more aware of what you need to know about the Certificate of Occupancy. Certificate of Occupancy, in a simple put, CofO, simply means the right of occupancy given to you by the government and issued in a certificate form. It is a document issued by the state government proving that they have given this person a right of occupancy to possess this land for a specific period of time, usually 99 years. When you have a Certificate of Occupancy, what it simply implies that you have the right to occupy that property. It is a possessory in nature. Because one, that you need to know that by the virtue of the Land Use Act 1978, by Section 1, it vested the land of the territorial part of the state on the state government, through which will be administered through the government if it's urban area, the governor for the urban area, then the local government for the rural area. Now, with that, it only give the individual right to possess it for a specific period of time, usually 99 years. So the land belongs to government, and after 99 years, it goes back to the government. So the question remains, after the expiration of 99 years, what is the fate of that land? The answer remains unanswered because there is no law that has been made as to that effect. It is after 99, because from 1978, when the first CofO was issued, then you calculate 99 years. It's not up to that. So what you need to know is that getting this Certificate of Occupancy is very important because it makes you to become a rightful and legal owner of that land. Even government on their own cannot just come there and acquire that land without compensation. If they want to revoke the Certificate of Occupancy they have given to you, it must always come in a two grounds. Number one, either you have violated the terms attached to the certificate of occupancy, or they want to revoke it based on the overriding public interest. When government need a land for a specific purpose, they want to build hospital, roads, whatever, schools, whatever they can do for recreation center for the people of the state, they have the power to revoke that certificate of occupancy. And if they want to do that, they will give you compensation, and because there is no breach. But if there is a breach on your part, no compensation. No. So what you need to understand, that certificate of occupancy is a very important document that you need to have on your property. You must have it. I use that word must. If you don't have it, it's a negligence on your part. Sometimes it's stinginess that makes some people not to get it, because it doesn't really cost much. Sometimes if you hear about it, you will hear all those that will pass through, you think that it's so difficult. No, today, good news is here before you. To understand the easiest way you can apply and get a certificate of occupancy in Lagos State. I've done a presentation like this, and I talked about that of Ogun State, how you can get it in Ogun State. And today I want to talk to you about how you can easily get it in Lagos State. Now, I will take you one after the other, but if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you are not following to any of my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, any of my social media, every of the social media account you can think of, you can always search for my name, Charles Chukwuma Walker Esquire, or Charles Chairman, whichever one that comes across to you, is where I decide to be doing things of my passion, doing presentation, enlightening people on things they need to know when it comes to their property rights, as well as business rights and the family rights. So you need to know all these things. Now, I want to take you bit by bit on things that you need to know, and I want to be properly guided step by step on how you can do this, so that I will not miss anything there. Now, for you to obtain a certificate of occupancy, number one thing you need to do is to go and engage the service of a lawyer. Engage the service of a lawyer immediately once you want to start. If you don't have any lawyer, go to the internet and search for lawyers online. Search for property lawyers, search for lawyers near me, lawyer, whatever you search, you will see it online. And when you see it, consult as many you can and make. So anyone that resonates with your interest, fine, and speak well to your mind and your satisfaction, go ahead with the person. So that's number one step. Number two step, first of all, after you have gotten this, is to do the others. Do you understand? So I divided it into two. Number one is to engage a lawyer, if possible a property lawyer. If you want to have a property, just type property lawyers in so Lagos, property lawyers near me, property. Just do it and start. Don't engage a quack. Don't engage somebody who is not licensed to practice law to do that for you. I always encourage, but there are so many other professionals that can help you to process that. Though most of them are on the process, they will see engage a lawyer to do that for you, to do some certain things. Just like people like estate surveyors and valuers, you can engage them. They are also property consultants. They can do this thing. So, but one thing you know that is very important, that you do the right thing. Then number two is to do the other thing. Now, I will take it step by step. If you are doing it yourself, but I don't encourage people to do it yourself. DIY. I will always encourage you to get a lawyer. When you get a lawyer, the only thing that you can be following up, this video will enlighten you on what you need to know, so you know how to follow up with all the stages and whatever is required of you. Note that legal fee differs. It depends on the quality of the lawyer you hire. If you hire a quality lawyer, the lawyer, everything has class. Let me use that word. The class of lawyer you hire will depend. If you hire a senior advocate is a lawyer. Likewise, a lawyer that was just called to buy last year a year or 2 years post-cop, a young lawyer, with the same license. The only thing that's quality, and I would like to use the word quality or class. Let me use that word, class. So those kind of people, if you give them change, they everything, but you need to gauge somebody who specialize and know what need to be. So by the time you talk to somebody, you know somebody that speak and convincingly to you, and you know that this person can handle this job well. Then with that, you give the person the job and relax yourself. He's going to get it for you. So now, the other step that you need to take note of, number one, is application. To obtain the application for CFO. When you obtain an application for CFO, carefully fill the application form. Fill the application form. I think I have some of the applications from the Lagos State Land Bureau, but it's not subject to what you have. But I just want to guide you on all this thing. So get this thing. Then if that land is from the family, maybe you bought the land from the family owners, the moneyless, as we call them, landowners, then the original family owners, then what you need to do is please make sure you do proper title documentation. Title documentation now, what you need to get your deed of assignment. Deed of assignment is very important when it comes to conveyancing of the property title. In Lagos State, it's called deed of assignment. Please, it's not contract of sale. Contract of sale is different from deed of assignment. Deed of assignment is the same thing with the same weight with deed of legal mortgage, deed of assent, deed of gift, any deed you can think of. The same thing with deed of conveyancing they use in the CA state, conveyancing act states like eastern part of Nigeria and northern part of Nigeria. Then western part of Nigeria, they're under PCL, property and conveyancing law states. So they use deed of assignment to transfer legal interest in land. And note that for you to transfer legal interest, government must be signatory to that. Government must consent to that through the governor of that state. That's what is called governor's consent. But they can only do that for a land that has root title. There no root title, no governor consent. So it's not a part of. You can watch my presentation when I talk about governor consent. You can watch that. You learn a lot concerning the governor consent. It's very important. But today we are talking about CFO and how to get it easy. And I will hit it to you. You will be saying, wow, oh, is that so easy as I never knew. Oh, good. So, what are the things that you need to do? Get your deed of assignment. Duly executed between you and the family. Get your survey plan. Do a survey plan and register it. Let it be a registered survey plan and lodge. Engage a surveyor to do that. If you engage a property lawyers always have surveyors. So the lawyer can engage a surveyor to do the work for you. So you get the survey plan, register and lodge, and they must give you the evidence of lodgement so that you'll be sure that that is done. So when you have obtained your form and you have filled the form and you have done the survey plan, then all what you need is to do this and get your receipt, whatever the receipt that you have with them. Then the other requirements, let me just mention all the requirements for your guidance. The application form, number 1, then the survey plan, number 2, then the deed of assignment or purchase receipt. If you are going for root title, you can use purchase receipt. These are the things. So from the family or whomever that is selling to you, that trace from the root of the family. Then, but the best is to have the two of them. Then you have their passport photograph. That one is very important. Then the site photograph, they will snap the site where that property is located. They will snap it and bring it as well. So if it's a developed landed property, and also the site picture, we have the picture of the building, and they must also go further to get what is called a building plan approval first on that land. So you need to get that. Then if it's a place that is under that is to be used for commercial purpose, then you need to get what is called environmental impact assessment. So all those things, you are the thing that you need to put in mind. Then assessment fee, you pay for assessment fee and the administrative fee, as you know. Then publication, all those things. Then also your evidence of payment of tax. Those are the things that you need to know very well. That those are the things that are very important that you must do. Now, let me tell you one thing. You know that in applying for governor certificate of occupancy, and likewise that of governor consent or any other thing or ratification with government, you are going to do that in the land bureau of the state. So you are going to do it in the land bureau of Lagos State, which is now Lausa. And when you get there, it's always very important that you have an officer that will follow up your file to avoid burying under the table. You understand? Because that's what you may likely experience if you don't do the needful. Needful is very important for you to need to do. Now, what are the things that you need to know, and how easy can you go by this certificate of occupancy, apply and get it without this and that? I will tell you things, you might know them, you might not know them. But number one is that, number one thing, if you want to get certificate of occupancy and get it very easy, make sure that you don't miss number one. Number one is to engage a property lawyer. Now, the property lawyer that will do the work now will always ensure that he gets in touch with an officer, especially a senior officer in lands. A senior officer, or through, and if possible, a land officer. They have what is called land officers. If you want the certificate of occupancy to come out fast, I will tell you how I used to do my own. It come out. If you go there and queue in line, I'm even talking to you, for most professionals also going out there, they carry go. Sometimes I will go there now, see. In fact, the way they even treat my learned colleagues, yeah, sometimes I will be feeling bad about it. You see somebody, the security man will tell the lawyer, go and sit down, go and sit down. You sit down, be waiting for CTC. You're waiting for this thing. Waiting, if you just come there and say, no, those are the things. It's because you don't have. So if you have somebody there, in this life, I'll continue to say it now, who you know, I get person, we get person, we get person, we get person. Now so it be. I mean they talk, I'm saying it openly here. Not this thing. That's the bitter truth. You say you want to do it on your own. I wish you well. I wish you exceedingly well. That's what I will tell you. So, but if this video is for you, you're a property developer, you are buying and selling as a property investor, you are just first time buyer, you just buy to save and to resell or to use for your family. I'm telling you what you need to know. Number one, engage a lawyer. When you engage a lawyer that knows about the system, conveyancing law, knows that this is this strategy. Because everything is strategy. If you don't follow it up that way, my dear, you just go and you come today, come tomorrow. Before you know it, here, you spend 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Yeah, this thing is not yet up. That's the thing. But once you do this thing that I'm telling you now, first of all, obtain your form. When you obtain your form, meet them there and ask of, use any of the land officer, anybody in that place, inside that office that get mouth, person will get mouth to, not somebody that will go and be telling somebody, but you give the person something, you eat the thing and keep begging somebody to do it free of charge. Lie, you will not get it too. Now the truth, I'm telling you, bitter one. Engage the person, make the person friend. Civil servants, make them friends. Make them friends. Sometimes government don't pay them very well. Now from small appreciation that you give them, that always motivate them. Some people, they will be motivated, they will work out for you. They will leave whatever they find. If they will work extra hour, even when they will close, they will not close because of you. Push them to that point. That's the easiest way. And when you do that, before you know that CFO can come out in 6 months, 5 months. CFO in Lagos State, CFO can come out in 4 months. People they run now application, movements. You know what you go do. Ask yourself question. You know, do you understand? Not be my mouth you go hear them. But one thing I will tell you, I'm giving you hints. If you are smart, you're smart. You know what I'm saying. Make sure that you don't do it alone. Somebody go eat that money from you. That small money that you don't want to bring out, you can waste it without you knowing. That's one thing I'll tell you. When you engage a land officer, any of the officer in the land bureau, there, the person will sit down with you and work on your application. Sit down, vet your listening before you get to that place. They will not query it. The reason why they will query it is because somebody doesn't. In fact, when I started law practice and I say I want to be a property lawyer, one of the things that I did, I know I will be doing CFO, governor consent to do. I will go to lands, most of the state. I will go to lands them and I ask them, please, I want to have your standard deed of assignment. The one that cannot be queried, I want to do this. I will talk to somebody there. They will just give me standard templates of what they are using there. I will check it. Each state, let me tell you, each state differ. I've done CFO, I've obtained governor consent in different states of the federation. I'm telling you, there's some that I will see. In fact, I say, this thing is not possible. It can never be possible. They cannot. In fact, I condemn the document only for me to go there, and they found out that what they gave me was similar to what somebody drafted there. And I went there and it passed through. So don't generalize it because you know this place very well. You now think it's applicable. Lie. So all these things you need to know about all these things. Please. Now, the officer you are dealing with or whomever, because this my presentation is basically for even more professional who are making application. So when I'm talking and I'm addressing some professional who are making application, who doesn't know how to go about it, you that are a newcomer in the system, also you can learn from it. They will guide you. They will look at all the things that you need to bring. They will tell you, this one is not good, this one is this. Even the assessment, when you get to assessment, they can give you assessment. If you, what they call the neighborhood improvement charge, at the end of the day, I find out that they are using discretion to give that charge. When you don't do the needful, my dear, you go here, they will calculate it. But there's a formula for it which everybody is supposed to know and go about. So now, let me take you down to that, and you need to understand that. So when you get this officer, they will do this now, and you have somebody from the back. So as you are processing, you don't need to be going to last all the time. You have somebody to call. How far? What stage? Has he got into verification of the survey? Have you got whatever you get to do? So the day they will come for inspection, after making the application, you pay for the application fee. After payment of the application fee, you do this in fee and you submit when you submit all your application, the form and the other adjoining documents, they will now call for inspection. During inspection, you go there. If you have instruction, go there because they may have one or two questions they will ask you. If you are not there, your legal representation must be there. Representative, must be there. Then, after the inspection, then they will now go back and check all your things and approve and give you assessment. When they give you assessment, once you pay the assessment, you have crossed the major parts. So after with that, then they will now prepare your certificate of occupancy. After vetting it and approving and giving you a letter acknowledging your payment of assessment, then the next thing is for you to get their certificate of occupancy. So for you to get that certificate of occupancy, it must be signed by the governor of the state. So, and once it's signed, you will be called for collection. The name you fill there, if it's your name or if it's your lawyer's name, the lawyer will be called to come and collect the certificate of occupancy. So those are the things that you need to know. And now let me tell you some things. Do you know that in the process of applying for certificate of occupancy, sometimes people abandon their certificate of occupancy? You'll be wondering what are the reasons why people abandon their certificate of occupancy. It's based on query. If they give you query, you will not like what you see. You will do this and that. You will be wondering, what do I do? And you must have done something wrong. And that's why I encourage you to engage the service of a professional to do those things so that you will not make mistake. Anything you will do, you will be guided. And somebody behind, I strongly advise that anything you want to do, get somebody inside that office. That person will guide you and it will make your thing to move very fast. I'm telling you, now the update what Wasema can give you today. So I will take it bit by bit again and I'll summary. My dear, you the investor out there who has been buying property, forgetting to do the CFO, please note that it's very important. And now let me tell you that why I say it's very important you have CFO. Do you know that when you have a CFO for a property, anybody that want to transfer interest in that property must surely come back to you for signing of deed of assignment for governor consent. And for 1C is application for governor consent, you continue to eat, your children will continue to eat. And that's one thing about CFO. CFO is issued only once in lifetime, only once for a particular land. A plot of land, a portion of land, parcel of land, whatever, must be issued only once. Governor consent can be issued numerous times. That's one thing. And once you become the holder of that certificate of occupancy, you have the advantage over others. At the end of the day, in future, until they go and get governor consent, that's when they will cease to come back to you. If they fail to go for that, anybody that buy, they want to do something. So you see that in 10 years, 20 years to come, somebody can knock at your door and say, Oga, we found out that you are the holder of the certificate of occupancy and they would like you to sign a document for us to get this and that. What do? You will charge them money. From there, you will recover money. You can never regret it when you have certificate of occupancy. So it's advisable that you do that. So please take note of that and make sure that you get it. And what are the things? In summary, get your documentation properly. That's the thing. Get your property lawyer. Get somebody. If you don't have your lawyer, we get somebody in lands that will guide and make sure follow up. I always advise that. It may be contrary to what others are doing, but that's the way I am doing my own. I even prefer dealing with directors. The main person in charge. I would like to deal with the person. So before the thing itself, the person know so I pass through them. It doesn't take much. These people are friends. I'll make them friends. Smile. Hype you. By the time if I hype you here, I'm not a hype man, but me, I have that gift to. If I hype somebody like this, in fact, you may do the thing free of charge for me. What you collect millions money from somebody, you can do it free of charge for me. That's one my own gift. I'm using it to trade. Do you understand? It's my talent. So those are the things that you also advise people. By the time you make people friends, when I go to land, sometimes starting from the door, sometimes I appreciate them. Small change. It doesn't take anything. 500, 1,000, sometimes 200. 100 naira at all, I will chook my hand inside at all, and buy pass. No, people they stand for that gate. People they appreciate that happiness you put there. You can never say go and sit down. So you come there now, they will carry. In fact, say, sir, welcome, sir. They will come. That's the small strategy that I will be expecting people. When I get there, I'll see some people sitting down outside. I don't lie. I cannot sit there. That's me. I don't like those kind of things. So I first of all start watering my ground very well from the beginning. So I always water your ground very well. Those are the easiest way. When I say easiest way, people will be thinking, oh, what this? No, it's small thing. That small thing will make that thing to come out fast. And you'll be surprised that your certificate of occupancy will come out in due time without any hurdles. And you'll be surprised. You'll be happy with your lawyer or even with yourself or whomever that made the application for you. And note that all the documents, make sure no issue, and that will help you. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, comment on this comment, make your comment or share the video. Share the video, keep sharing the video to anybody you like. Anybody that you know that want to buy property, desirous of buying now or then, or whomever that has bought already, whether it's property developer, property investor, first-time home buyers, homeowners, whatever, whomever you think of, share this video to them. This video can be useful to anybody. It can guide people. They will know how to do and things that can make them not to get their CFO, so that they will not just apply. And because, like I said, what will make a CFO to be delayed is error. Avoid that error. And the only way to avoid the error is to work with professional. And not only getting professional, also your professional will go for your professional knows what to do to engage and have somebody in the office where you are making an application. When you are making an application for something and you have somebody, do you think it will be the same thing with somebody who does not have somebody inside? When they submit the application and they are checking it, they will see the name, they smile. Yes, oh, this is my person, this is my person. That mentality of this is my person is what you cannot change. Cannot change it. Anybody that is telling you anything otherwise, forget it. That's the easiest way you can get your CFO there and be ready to pay service charge, pay PRO. Now, what thing did they call them? Processing fee. PRO, you pay processing fee. You will solve them. Even though you know how to do it, you know how to move from one place to the other. My dad, stop moving from one place to the other. Sit down and relax. Do this and now. Monitor the stages, step by step. Monitor it from your spot. You don't need to worry yourself, and the thing will come out successfully. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate you. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my social media pages. You continue to get updates on property, family, and business rights, and what you need to know to protect your business, to protect your property, to protect your family rights. All these things are very important. That's my call for life, and that's my ministration, my ministry. As pastors are doing their own, this is my own ministration. I'm pastoring my own here. So stay tuned and we'll continue to interact. If you have a comment, drop your comment in the comment section. I'm always willing to. And my phone number is available for you for any question. Always ask that. Drop a question. You can always reach me on my WhatsApp. You can reach me directly. I'm ready to add. If I don't respond immediately, please be patient, because sometimes one may be facing some other things that may be too critical, that needs more attention. But be rest assured that you must surely be attended to. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.